What is happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Glory in... No, it's not. It starts with tomorrow. That series ended of Glory in Paradise. It's on Twitch now. Just on a 2-hour live stream, so I thought I'd jump on the YouTube channel and do another video for you guys. I love this series. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's so much fun. So today, if you've got a player you want to look at, we look at potentially on this series, we look at some young talent on Football Manager. All these players are given to me by subscribers, and we just see how they get on over the course of their careers. We do usually 3 runs through, max, if a player doesn't develop in the first 2, and then if they don't develop in all of them, I pick the best version of it and then tell you how many I did. So if you've got a player you want to look at, guys, please leave a comment down below with the player's name and as much info on this player as you possibly can. I would again stress, please check out the playlist first. I've had a request of a day with about 4 or 5 players were already on the playlist, so please check the playlist and make sure the player's not being done. And I just also clarify that I will decide if I want to do a redo on a player. Essentially what happens, guys, is if we don't get any requests and after done all the videos I've been asking me to do, I then may pick some players earlier on, do a redo and see how they develop on the updates so it's more relevant for you guys. So today's player is Krépin Diatta. That's probably completely wrong, but we're going with it anyway. A Senegalese, not international, but under-20s national player. Can play, obviously, you can see the pace and as the main attributes here, and dribbling and technique as well. His potential ability, his current ability is 126. Potential ability -85. The range is 140 to 170. So that gives you an indication that he's very right-footed, as you can see on here. We'll say that it's a 10 rating on the editor. Right foot is 20 and he's very strong in his right foot. So, contract information, you can see here, we can agree a deal for him because obviously his contract's not recently been signed. So I'm going to add myself as a manager, and what we usually do, guys, is agree a fee to give you an idea on how much it cost day 1 in the game on this day I've done it here. And then we look at his pros and cons and all that kind of stuff. So, bear with me a second. So, I am on the screen right now. They've actually got a scout report on this guy already, but I reckon we can get him for £15 million. I'm going to try like 13 though. Fee agreed. Fee agreed. He's got injured at the start of the game though, unavailable to the 9th of so we'll try and sign him, guys, and see if we can get this guy in. I'm going to try and get a contract. I won't show the contract negotiation because everyone does the contract differently, but that's the fee you can get him for. I'll come back to you when we've got him signed. Right, folks, he's here at Manchester United. There was an issue with his work permit. He had to appeal it, so bear that in mind when you go and sign him. It's not showing on here the issue with his work permit up here with WP at the moment. That could change though, but yeah. So as you can see here, we've got a player who can play inside forward, winger, and vertical winger on the left hand side. He's not great in the central attacking area, but that could be worked on. On the right hand side, he can play as winger as well. So you've got a player who can play on either wing, obviously different roles, obviously because he's a weak foot. Attributes are main of his pace, as you can see. So look at the coach report here. So you can see here his current ability is 2-star to 2.5 star, sorry. Current ability. Potential to 3.5. Potentially 4.5 star ability. The cons that my coach, I'm going to give it to, I don't really know how. You know what? I'm going to go Mike Phelan. Nothing really changed there really. Current operating at championship level, has work to do in the hitting department, tends to be privileged of the squad. Attributes are positive. Natural in several positions, well, I say 2. Great pace, agreed. Acceleration, yep. 121, yep. Potential to be a Premier League left wing in the future, shows a fairly ambitious nature. The player could successfully retrain as a left midfielder, okay, and consider a technical player. So yeah, obviously, I don't think he's going to be a very flashy in terms of like technical player, but the pace and the crossing and the dribbling and the technique are very good. So let's jump forward, guys, to the first jump and see how he gets on. Right, folks, he's now 24 years old and he's now at Southampton with £27.5 million, and he's kind of developed where I thought he would. He's not got great technicals at this point, but he's just a out-and-out winger who just has incredible pace and dribbling. So nothing wrong with that. I like pacey wingers, so interesting for me. He's got one on the board on the right hand side, which is interesting given he's more of a left winger, but again, you can probably change that trait onto him anyway, I assume. Not much increase at all. Obviously, mental stats are going up slightly because he's 24 years old. His injury record, he's got a 2-month injury for a hip injury. Don't know where I got dislocated from. And obviously, a couple more up here, a bit more serious. Career stats. So we're here. He got 2 goals, 4 assists at Bruges. Then he got 5 goals, 2 assists, 6 and 6 in the final season at Club Bruges. Signed for Southampton for £18.75 million, which is an add-on based deal. The original cost was 16.75, and he's, I think it's a technical ability let him down, but I think I kind of assumed that before I did the first jump, really, because the actual size, pace and dribbling, that's what you get in a dribbly, pacey winger. That's basically what he is, but he can play either side. So even though he's not amazing in terms of like technicals, finishing and long shots and passing and all that kind of stuff, into like the high 17s and 16s, he can play either side of the wings, and he's not overly expensive. So yeah, not bad at all. So another jump, guys. Let's go. Right, guys, he's now 27 years old, and we're seeing a constant theme. His valuation is going up to 45.5. The traits have stayed the same, and his pace and dribbling and technique are still the highest stats. This was in fact the 3rd run through I did with this player. I did 3 run throughs. This is the first one I did, and this is the best it turned out. There wasn't much difference in him in my scenarios. He played a lot in all the reviews. Just unfortunately in this one didn't develop as much as I would liked. But again, maybe in the right league and the right team, you can get a lot more assists out of him. Let's look at his injury record again first before we go any further. Mixed, I would say, on that, but make it out what you will. The career stats. So first year got 1 goal, 3 assists. Then got 8 goals, 3 assists. Then 9 goals, 8 assists, and then 6 and 5. So relatively consistent. He gets what he gets in the Premier League. But again, you're looking at a player who, the plus side is he's cheap, not very expensive, got good amount of potential early on. Earlier signing the better, I think. Can play either side. He's quick and good technique and dribbling. So yeah, one more jump, guys. Let's go. And he finished at Southampton. I don't think there's any point. Oh, sorry, it's on the screen there. I don't think there's any point going further than 30 years old. And he's got one more trait, which is not ball past opponent. It looks like he's been quite consistent with his goal return at Southampton. There's injury record again for you guys for reference. I don't think it's massively a problem, but then again, I think it may kind of personal preference on what you think. £18.75 million for a guy who's quick and play either side. I think it's not a bad deal at all, is it really? So look here. So we've got 9 and 8, 9 goals, 8 assists, and we've got 6 and 5. Look at this year in the Championship though. 13 goals, 11 assists. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that other leagues are like Championship, maybe less the league when the opponents are not as strong as the Premier League sides. You may get more out of him. I think the person who suggested this player, I forget how to check the comment when I look back on the video, on the comment section, said that he had got a lot of goals out of him. So maybe it's just in these scenarios that tried didn't work out as well. The next year he got 4 goals, 1 assist, and then 8 goals, 4 assists in the Premier League. So quite consistent. Usually gets 8 goals and roughly the same amount of assists ish in the league as well. But yeah, plus sides, like I said, he negatives first, not overly technical in terms of like his finishing and free kicks and long shots and passing, which is slightly increased. But the plus side is not expensive, got potential to get better, I think. Can play either side, he's quick, and I think he'd be really fun to watch, especially against fullbacks where they haven't got much pace. And I think in the right team could do a lot of damage on those counter-attacks, and also just could be a good option to have on either side as a utility player. You could say, well, yeah, I can play on either side, and if you're not that fussed about him scoring goals, which you may not be, I don't think you'll be disappointed. But again, the fee's really low, and you've seen the potential in the fee. So even if you sign him, don't work out, if he develops even half like this, you get double your money. You double your money on him. So that's a positive as well. Ish. So yeah, I will see you next time, folks. I am working on these reviews as fast as I possibly can, but as you can understand, I've got a lot of stuff on with work. Luckily though, this is going live today on Saturday. After today, I am working till 6. Then I am off for a week, so I will try and get some reviews done. I've got one more already done already. I'm working on getting some more done as quick as I can. Also, guys, Let's Play Update is on hold right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with another series going forward. I'm still talking to people and getting some ideas. So yeah, see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like on the video down below and subscribe if you are new. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.